Hi guys, Moroshka here. Welcome. Today, as promised, I'm going to show you the second deck that you can use during this week faction, and it's still Technogenic Society. Nothing changed there. How? Of course, it's a robot deck. Technogenic Society faction, robot deck. It's a must. How I decided to build this deck, it was actually very simple. I just opened all of the cards that we have for Technogenic faction, and what I was trying to do there is I was just trying to stack up as many Techno cards into this deck, because we get more mana bonus when we merge them. So this is what I was going with. And I love Chemist. I love this card, and I also love Plague Doctor. Both of them are great, especially if you use something for the for the first unit attack, which we have a robot for. So robot attack in the first cards, Chemist increasing the damage that monsters. Chemist increasing the damage that those monsters can take, and a Plague Doctor creates that amazing purple cloud that just kills them all in there. I'm gonna start this game just so we can kick it on. As I was saying yesterday, the difference, I was saying it or I wasn't saying it, I was thinking to say that the Blade Dance attack, I like it because it's much faster, because it's very, has that high attack speed. Robot on the other side does not have a high speed, especially at the very beginning, before you get it to 5-10 merges. So these games with this deck might go a little bit longer, but because we have so many units, so many units that are doing damage, which is Robot, Plague Doctor, and Chemist, we don't have that much to worry about, because it should be all sweet fast. So the game plan with this deck is to have as many robots as we can, perfectly, then higher tier and higher merge rank we have, then better, of course. And with the rest of units that we have here, we just want to have, not with the rest, just with Chemist and Plague Doctor, we just want to have one, maybe two of each, because, well, it's not really up to us how many of which units do we have, unfortunately, because we're going to spend all of our Harlequins and Mimes on Robot, just so we can achieve that merge thing of 20 much faster. But as you can see, so far, what am I going to do here? Again, the same plan with Trickster. It's always the same. We're just going to hit him as much as we can. Every time the thing fills up, we're going to hit Trickster. And then we're just going to spam and merge. We're just going to do it with everything. Trying to focus on robots mainly, because we don't want to, waste our Mimes and Harleys on the other units, because they will come. Not to worry about that. Our opponent here is running Boreas, and I can't see what's the name of that brown guys, and I don't sharpshooter. I really want to say I really want to say his name is Sharpshooter, but I'm not sure. You know what I'm talking about. The guy that he has in the middle of his deck, the brown one, really good for bosses. However, he does not have talents. And I'm struggling with the first boss. Well, this is great. So he doesn't have talents. His Boreas doesn't have talents, but he does have a Bombardier here. So I definitely see where he was going with this deck, but I almost have no doubt. Let me just merge these things. We have too many of them, so we're just gonna, do some chaotic merges for right now. Because we have to merge, it's robot deck. You merge everything. So I can definitely see where he was going with this deck. Boreas for the high speed attack, the Sharpshooter for bosses, and Bombardier for stunning those bosses. It's really good. but I don't think he's going to be just as strong. So here he definitely has, you know, that advantage of speed against me, but it's not going to last for very long, because you can't just have, you know, you can't just have the win just because of your attack speed. You also need to have a little bit of that strength, and we have plenty of it. Like, as you can see, our units are pretty much at the very beginning. I personally, every time I play or every time I try a new deck out, this is how I judge it. I like my units to stay right there, right at the very beginning of this, you know, of this road. If I'm playing a game and my units are constantly on the middle of this road, then I'm just like, no, maybe it's not for me, because it also makes the health of your boss higher, and we really don't need it. We want to get rid of our bosses before they can, you know, do any damage to us. So as you can see here, all of our monsters are dying relatively slow, so we are pretty happy with this, and our opponent is gonna start losing that advantage of speed very soon. So this and this we're gonna merge. We're just gonna keep merging some things because our robot is still not on I feel like he's on 10, I don't wanna lie, I wasn't paying attention on that. I think he's on 10, 12, okay, so we went over 10 merges, which is good. We're gonna merge this now, and see, we don't have robot tier 1 now. And that's probably it from this point. I'm just gonna upgrade the mana. I'm going to upgrade mana power of my level up mana power of my units cards, because as you can see, we already winning this, so there is no much point for me, you know, trying to do further merges. We're pretty much sweet here. I'm just gonna keep upgrading them so we don't. Ooh, unfortunately we're gonna have another round, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the last one. Let's see, and our boss just like that, almost like that. And again, we don't have any robots. Let's just do some merging around here. Merge this. So, and that's a little tip from me. When we use Harley Quinn and Mime with Robert, with anything, pretty much anything you use your Harley Quinn and Mime with, when you copy in that unit, first of all, I'm going to merge my Mime with the unit that I copied with Harley Quinn. Because as you know, Harley Quinn is like minus 25, I think it's for me. 25 speed or attack. Something. Minus 25 of something. And we don't want to have that. We want to have our units on a full volume, you know. As strong as they possibly can be, we want to have them. Now we still say, like, as I was saying, you want to have 1 or 2 plague doctors and chemists, but it's very rarely it's gonna happen, so we're just gonna roll with this. And this is the last 10 seconds of the game, and the game is done. What do you reckon, guys? Do you think it was good? Oh, this guy had the same crit with me, almost the same crit with me, and yeah, we got this one as well. So please, if you like this video, check us a comment, like or share this, or don't. I can't really tell you what to do.